Hi everybody, it's Heather Martin, aka Chef Mommy, and I'm so happy that you're here with me today in my kitchen. And I always forget to turn my phone off, so I'm sure you hear it dinging. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. I had to silence it. Phones can totally ruin your videos. So anyways, today you see these beautiful, this beautiful tea set that I have with me, because I'm gonna do something really awesome. I grew up in a family of, well, I am a singer. I sing with my 2 sisters in a group called Virtue. If you've never heard of us, if you like Christian music, you need to, or just good music that's inspirational and awesome, check out our music. It's on iTunes. We have 7 CDs out, and this is a shameless plug in the middle of Chef Mommy. But today, as I was saying, I grew up in a family of singers. My mom's a singer. All of my sisters sang. Even my brother can sing. Even if you don't know how to sing, growing up in my family, you had to kind of know how to hold a tune, and if you liked it, then you stuck with it. It's kind of like the family, career path. We are all singers. My uncles sing, everybody. So anyways, growing up in a family of singers, something that was a staple in my home was always tea. We love tea. My mom would serve us tea almost every day. My sister, I have an older sister who's been telling me about golden milk for a while, and I thought it would be special if I could just share it with you, right? I want to tell you all about the ingredients that I have to make this simple tea, and I have been reading so many good things about it that I actually like to always use fresh ingredients, but sometimes you have to use what you have on hand, and that may not always be fresh. I think you get the most out of fresh things and fresh ingredients, but today we're going to use some dry ingredients to make this tea because it's what I had on hand. And I'm going to turn my fire on. You need a pot, obviously, or if you want to do it in a tea kettle, you're welcome to do that. I have some fresh ginger, I have cinnamon, I have dry turmeric, or turmeric, depends on how you pronounce it, tomato, and I have some sweetener. I've chosen as my sweetener today maple syrup. You can use, I would try and avoid using sugar, but if that's your thing, hey, you can use sugar. You can use some raw, unrefined sugar in it. It is so yummy. You can use whatever milk of your choice. So today, I'm gonna have this cup of tea with my mother. And so that's why I have everything set up for tea for 2. But last night I made it for my kids and they loved it. And it has so many benefits. Turmeric, look it up. It has, I got tongue-tied just now. It has so many cancer-fighting properties. It has good for your immune system, immune boosting qualities. So anything that I can get that is going to help me with immunity and my kids in this house. So I'm going to use 2 cups of plant-based milk, my milk boiling, and I have here some coconut milk, which I love, and I'm going to use it like a creamer in this, okay? But it's yummy. Some people, after I did some research on the internet, I've been finding that people use black pepper in it. It says it activates the turmeric or turmeric. And I don't really care for black pepper, and I think my kids, my mom does not eat black pepper. I always tell y'all that in my videos, but I still use it here and there. So I have 2 cups of milk, plant-based milk, that's getting hot. And I cut up 3 pieces of fresh ginger because I like ginger and I like a kick. And if you are a singer like me, ginger is one of your best friends. Okay, so I'm gonna just throw that in the pot. And when it's done, you can strain it out before you put it in your cup to drink, obviously as tea, or you can just pick it out because it's big pieces, right? So I'm gonna let the milk get hot, and then we're just gonna add, you can put the sweetness to your taste and your desire, and the same for the coconut milk. There's coconut creamers. I'm sure that would be awesome. Try not to make it too fatty because even good fats is still fat. Okay, so I got my milk and my ginger pretty hot, and it is still, I didn't want it to like boil too much. So now I'm going to just put 2 teaspoons of this dry turmeric. And you have to be careful with turmeric, especially if you have light countertops or something, it will stain it. And I know you've seen it in like Indian cooking, and I have learned the hard way sometimes that it will stain your stuff. I have a big yellow print over there. But hey, it's all for cooking and all for love. So yeah, be careful with it. And if it will get on you and stain you too. All right, so I'm going to just stir it up, and that instantly, I don't know if you can see that this instantly makes the milk turn golden. All it is the turmeric that turns it into golden milk, and it has like a I use it in so many of the dishes that we cook. My mom, if you eat curry, it's in curry. It's the yellow that makes curry yellow. And what I'm gonna do is get close and show you while it boils a little bit. So I let the plant-based milk, and the milk that I've chosen is rice milk, and rice milk can be a little sweet, so sometimes I use rice or soy like I told you earlier. And if I had it my way, I'm a soy kind of girl. I know people don't do soy for different reasons, so use the plant-based milk that will work for you. Almond, I mean, and you can use regular milk. If that's not where you are, if you're not vegan, you can just use regular milk to make this as well. But I recommend plant-based. All right, so I am going to get the ginger out of here. And remember I told you I put big pieces in there? See the big pieces? I can just fish them out like this. So I'm gonna pick those out, and I've already sweetened my pot with, I used 4 tablespoons of maple syrup. And if that's too much for you, like I said, be your own judge and put as much as you like or as little as you like. You can hear my sneakers hit the floor. All right, so I've done that, and I told you that people like to put black pepper, but I'm gonna use some red pepper because that's just what I like. And I'm just gonna put a pinch of this. If you don't like pepper, you don't have to do it, but I think it makes it taste amazing. Cayenne pepper. And then once I get it into my cup, you can also use as much ground cinnamon as you like. Today I've used probably 1/4 a teaspoon. If you like more, do it to your taste, people. Just giving you a guide. I like cinnamon. All right, so now the only thing that I have left, I'm gonna just stir that up a little bit while it's still on the stove and hot. And I'm gonna go pour it into my tea kettle because I told you that it can stain the countertops, and I've already been like, woo, wait. All right, so I'm gonna go over there and strain it into my tea pot here, and then I'll pour it up and put some really pretty coconut milk on top. I used it right out of the can. If you want to buy a creamer, you can do that too. This is beautiful, and I have to tell you, it tastes phenomenal. You're gonna want to have this pretty often. All right. Okay, so I'd say the only thing left to do now that we've made this tea is to
drink it.
Drink it! So Charlie has joined us, and there is not a cup for Charlie.
Yeah!
Charlie, but you can taste Mommy's and tell me how you like it. If you like it, I will go in the back and get another cup for you.
Thank
You
you.
want that?
Thanks.
Okay, so this is our tea, and it is still piping hot. And I have my little creamer with some coconut milk in it. Whoa! Watch this, Charlie. Watch how the coconut drops come to the top. Mom, say when.
Oh, that's enough.
Let's mix it.
Beautiful.
I'm mixing.
And now I'm gonna put a little bit of
Just look.
cinnamon on top. Say when, Mom, just because it's pretty. Now, I think the only thing left to do is taste it. I'm gonna give that a little swirl.
Oh, it really tastes good.
Isn't it delicious?
It is really
Can I
good.
taste?
Have a taste. Isn't it good?
Really?
Oh, that is so good. Guys, drink to your health and enjoy the rest of your day.
Mommy, so I can get one.
Yes, you can have this cup. So good.
Can I get my food?
Delicious.
Decadent is how I describe that to you. Ooh, don't spill it.